More than 435,000 illegal migrants with criminal convictions have been released, the head of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has announced. Republicans are sounding the alarm, with Donald Trump claiming this is the result of Joe Biden's team easing migration laws. In the final straight of the U.S. presidential election, the crisis at the border with Mexico is becoming one of the most important campaign issues. No more invasion of America's small towns. Deport illegal migrants. Such slogans were carried by residents of Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, to meet with presidential candidate Donald Trump.
Today I stand before you to make this promise. I will liberate Wisconsin from this mass migrant invasion of murderers, rapists, hoodlums, drug dealers, thugs, and vicious gang members. We are going to liberate our country.
These strong words go out to some Wisconsin residents, as this is where an illegal migrant was detained in early September for sexually assaulting a woman.
I see more immigrants actually when I go to the store to buy groceries and different things that are in the area. So definitely it's a change, but it's how the world's going.
A world where illegal migration is already the norm. Since the beginning of Joe Biden's presidency, more than 8 million people have been apprehended trying to illegally cross the Mexican-American border. How many have entered the United States? No one knows. Americans, even supporters of open borders, are increasingly fearful.
I mean, it's a pretty safe place, I'd say. I don't.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty safe, but I'd say there's definitely more immigration happening.
Recent media reports have added fuel to the fire. More than 13,000 immigrants convicted of homicide are living outside immigration detention centers in the United States. On top of that, you have to add more than 435,000 illegal migrants at large with convictions for lesser crimes and misdemeanors. Immigration offices simply don't have enough infrastructure to hold hundreds of thousands of people. The Democrats' liberal migration policy has failed. More than half of respondents say Donald Trump will be the one to better handle the crisis at the border. This is very bad news for the Democrats. That's why Vice President Kamala Harris is moving on the border with Mexico and announcing de facto a continuation of Donald Trump's policies from his presidency.
These men and women who work there and at other places along our southern border help keep our nation secure. And they need more resources to do their jobs, which is why we have and are in the process of investing $500 million to modernize and expand the port of entry here in Douglas.
On top of that, the Democratic candidate announces the continuation of the wall on the border with Mexico, which she said 6 years ago was an un-American project and a waste of money. Sealing the border has proven to be the most effective way to combat illegal migration.